What's up, y'all? We back with another episode of Let's Hoop. Yeah, join in on the channel. What's up, you guys? As you can see, we got Sky and we got Tyler with us today. Miss Producer Sam is sick, so if you are watching, I hope you feel better.
Yep. We don't have her here today.
Wrap it up.
Yep. Tape today.
And we got Mr. CEO producing for us. Shout out to Mr. CEO. But y'all go ahead and tap in. It's time to go.
Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Hey, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a strong.
All right, y'all. So we got a lot to talk about. I know we were talking a little bit behind the scenes, but we're going to get to all of that later. How y'all feeling today?
I'm good. I'm tired, but good.
Awesome. How about you, Tyler?
I got a lot on my mind today. I'm ready to get this one started.
And we're going to get all into it. But real quick, before that happens, let's get into our top 10. All right, so let's not even waste no time because I know Tyler got a lot to say.
Well, I'm a little black though. You see this? Real black,
real dark.
We working on some things, y'all. We working on it.
I've been out in that sun for too long.
Footsteps, baby, in the dark. It's all good. Hey, I'll be lit up in a second.
Y'all tap in. I don't see nobody in the chat yet. Tap in.
Yeah, let us know you're here, man. Just say, I'm present in the chat. You know how we do. Check on in. I know some of y'all be coming in late, but it is what it is. But this top 10 though.
Fireball.
Man, fireball.
Did y'all see him barking at the crowd?
Man, it was funny, man. That was funny.
I start calling him Uncle Willie.
That dude, man, fireball went off, man.
Jordan did too.
Jordan, oh my goodness, man. Jordan went off. We had who was that? Shaw had a nice block. He almost tore the backboard up and stuff, trying to block people.
Seems like Josh is always on top 10.
Yeah,
some kind of dunk.
that dude,
He
man.
need to calm down a
I
little
think
bit.
he was
this guy.
born Duncan, bro. He came out just
Probably. You know what though? All his brothers are high flyers.
Yeah, true. Okay, we got some people hopping in. We got Swish. You know what that is? Lance
Make them dance.
Lance to make him dance. He on here. Joe on here. Kenya. Hey, shout out to Kenya, man. First of all, she be on here every week, and then all I can hear when I see her face, let's go Titans, let's go,
All game long.
let's go Titans. She like,
All game
you know
long.
what I'm saying?
We
So
love
she be doing her thing, man. She real big support. So yeah, Kenya, all love.
Mason in here.
Yeah, Mason in here. Joe is in here, and of course, Coach Backus. You know, Coach Backus. What's up, y'all? Man, appreciate y'all checking in. But yeah, top 10 has been good. It's been good all week. I mean, all year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Say year, but season. That's probably better.
Yeah,
better
all
word.
season.
All season.
All
Because,
season.
you know, season don't last a whole year. So yeah. But what did it say? Oh, not Tyler being a co-host. Y'all love the Tyler.
I'm feeling it for Darius today, man.
Yeah. And you know, Tyler, if y'all don't know, man, Tyler been with us since day one. So
Season 1.
he's one of our vets, as they call it, man. One of our ride or dies. So,
OG.
yeah. So
For
we
sure.
definitely appreciate Tyler, and he comes in here and gives us a little bit of, you know.
I try to match your energy.
Yeah.
We
He
can
gives
say
us
it like
some
that. I
energy.
try to
So
match
y'all
your
together?
energy a little bit.
Equals
some good wherewithal. You know what I'm saying? So we love it, man. We love it.
Did you bring the shirts today?
So what?
Did you bring the shirts today?
I got.
I see the one. I see the Unlock the Greatness.
Unlock
one.
Greatness shirt. Yeah,
I know you got another one in the back.
Y'all can't see it because it's dark. But yeah, we got another one. But yeah, it's all love for Tyler, for real, man. You know, Tyler has been here. Him and his fiance,
my beautiful fiance.
she's been here as well.
Y'all remember when we used to live stream, just Facebook live stream the games?
Yeah. It's
Those are some good days.
and I don't even think we did the whole game. It was like snippets.
Yeah,
It
it was
like a
snippets
snippet
here.
here,
I think
snippet there,
Darius's mom was just walking around. Again, we were at Red Oak, man.
Yeah, man.
If you fell out of bounds, you was hitting a brick wall.
Oh man, I'm telling you, we had
or the stands.
to hook the electricity up for the little bit of food that we had, like the little hot dogs. We had to hook it up like in the ceiling and had a cord coming down. It was crazy, man. Like where we've come from, man. It's crazy. And I think Darius and I had a conversation.
Back and said, I can only see Sky's eyes and TV.
I told y'all I'm black. I need light. I'm black, hey. Hey, he shined it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we all good. But I think Darius and I were talking. It's 3 people left in this league. Here it comes. Oh, let there
God's
be.
calling.
Let there be. But it's 3 people left in the league that has been there since day one. That's Darius, that's Glass, and that's
Dip, right?
Dip.
Yeah.
You
Since
know what I'm
day
saying?
one, yeah.
Since day one, man. I think everybody else have fallen by the wayside, you know, from that first season.
Yeah.
You know, so it's cool. And obviously, T, you've been here, man, since day one. So we always appreciate you.
Been a
man.
Titan since day one, too.
Yeah.
I had a couple switches here and there, but I was always a Titan. I just didn't know it yet.
Darius is an idiot. We talking about good to see you, brother. Just because I ain't light skinned like y'all, forget y'all, man. For real. But anyway, yeah, I guess we can get on with the show now since we got a little bit of light.
Speaking of Titans, let's go ahead and get into that first game of last week. We had Titans versus Black Ice.
Ooh, I need my props. I need popcorn, man.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Yo, let me go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go
I need
first.
popcorn because on this one, boy.
I'm gonna let you go first on that one.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like, first of all, I was wrong on the pick.
I think we all were.
because I think everybody chose the Titans. You guys were rolling. You've been doing your thing. And I just didn't see. I mean, it's a defeated team. Like they were 0-6.
Yeah.
They were 0-6. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was highly surprised, and I was actually proud of Black Ice at the same time. So I look at this league, and as you guys know, I have to wear the other hat as well because I have to see the whole league. And to see Black Ice fall the way they have fallen, it's kind of disappointing because they've been a top team.
It was a shock.
Yeah, it's been a shock. So for them to be, and I'm still calling you guys a high caliber team because you are, and for them to come in and play the way they played, that was impressive. It was impressive to me. I think they saw y'all as a threat, and I think they came in and had a game plan to play you guys as hard as they could, and I think they played well. Like I think they came out with a goal and they met that goal. I will say I do think the Titans, after that last game, I think the Titans, because you guys beat the Chargers, right? You guys beat the Chargers last week. Mm-hmm. And I think, and you can correct me because you here. You know what I'm saying? You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think the sense of urgency from the Titans wasn't there. I felt like they were like, we're playing Black Ice. Black Ice hadn't beat anybody yet.
Yeah.
I really felt like that's what it was. I felt like y'all came out flat. I felt like y'all didn't have that sense of urgency. And I feel like y'all didn't understand that you guys being a top team, everybody going to come for you too.
Say that again, Sky.
You guys being a top team, everybody's going to come for you.
Everybody's going to play their best, right?
Right.
Every game.
So that's what I think happened. And I think, you guys kind of got, blindsided. By Black Ice having that, that oomph and that want to beat you guys. So I think ultimately that's what happened. And not to take anything from Black Ice, because I just think they played a great game.
No, they did, for sure.
They played a good team game.
I mean, their energy was there.
Yeah.
Their competitiveness was definitely there.
Right.
They were swinging the ball, sharing the ball. Josh was scoring. Rodney was scoring. I mean, that was probably the best game Black Ice has had this whole season.
It was. I felt like that's why I said that kind of made me happy to see them come together, because I felt like there was a Black Ice team that I saw from seasons ago. Mm-hmm. I felt like they had it together. They had a game plan, and they came in and executed. So that's what I felt from Black Ice. But I do feel like you guys kind of glossed over them.
And I don't know why. I was telling my team before the game, like, we're not gonna come into this game thinking, oh, we're just gonna beat them and walk away. No, Black Ice is a really good team. Mm-hmm. They will pressure you. They will think smart, and they were. Now, as far as us losing, energy, ball movement, and negativity, like, got guys being in the game. It's first quarter. Hey man, you keep looking me off. You keep looking me off. You just missed 2 layups and airballed a shot. Or you complaining about minutes, but you're not doing anything on the court. Like, I don't understand how many times, especially my players, know. I don't care if you're scoring, okay? But be productive on the court with the minutes that you do get.
Absolutely.
And I did have some injuries. I'm not going to say, oh, that's the reason why we lost. Mm-hmm. No. Every single guy on my team can hoop. And I know y'all can hoop. And I know y'all can do 10 times better than that, man. Our sense of urgency was not there at all. Now, third quarter, we picked it up a little bit. We started pressing, and we started, getting that mojo back. And I don't know who was talking to Don on Black Ice team.
Oh yeah.
That was a bad mistake, because you're gonna turn him up. And I mean, the urgency wasn't there. We played the Chargers. Every huddle, hey man, we're down 20. It's 0-0. We're not taking our foot off the gas. Mm-hmm. We've been in these predicaments in the past where, we're up by 20 or 30, and then we just kind of take our foot off, and now these teams start coming back. Now fourth quarter comes around, and it's a game.
Do you feel like if you guys were to treat it like the Chargers game, do you feel like you guys would have came away with this victory?
Yeah.
Like if you would have prepared in your mind, like you did for the Chargers.
That's the crazy thing. We did. Our urgency, I don't understand what it was. You know, I'm pressing the urgency, the matter of we're down, and we were down, and they looked tremendously better than us. Black Ice had a really great game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, DJ scared me over there.
Oh, DJ.
But I mean, Black Ice had a really good game. I'm not taking anything away from them. Really good game. Rodney was hitting some incredible shots. Rodney looked like Rodney from last season. You know,
I'm not gonna lie. Rodney has actually been playing pretty consistently. He's been playing fairly well. But yeah, now one thing I will say about Don, I do think like that was like third quarter when somebody said something to him, wasn't it? And I think he started going off.
He started going off then. Like he was scoring in the first, but it wasn't like that third quarter.
And I think what happened is like he expended a lot of energy as well.
Yeah,
I think he expended a lot of energy, and I think that kind of hurt y'all as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he might have been. He might not had as much, but I'm not sure. You know,
I'm not gonna say it that game. Like I understand what you're saying, but that wasn't when Don does that. The team rallies behind him.
They do.
You know, from last season to this season, the team rallies around Don doing that. Yeah. So, and rightfully so. I mean, you saw last game he had 35 doing the same thing. So we rally around that, but it's either one person's energy that's throwing the whole team off, or it's just a couple of guys here and there where, you know, you're showing some bad energy. And my guys know that when we went to the locker room that half, I was on them. I was not happy. And they knew it. And I talked to them like, man, this is your energy. This is why we're losing the game, is because you got so much bad energy that is rubbing off on people. It's rubbing off on the whole team. Because they hear you talking. They hear you saying, you know, whatever, this and that. And you're throwing the whole team off when you do that.
Mm-hmm. I get it, man. And I think you're preaching to the choir, man, because
and Don was jet lagged. Kenya did remind me. He did, fresh off the plane, he was driving here and came in hoop. So I can't be mad at it.
I will say this though, and you pointed it out earlier. I will say that people saying, "Hey man, people are looking me off" and stuff like that, and then people wanting to get in the game. That's frustrating, man. As a coach, especially if you're not being productive, and you're not. It's like you're only productive if you score. Like I can't stand it.
No, it doesn't make no sense.
It's like you're pouting when you're not scoring. And like, if you're not scoring, you're sitting over there like, and you're not cheering your team on. Your energy.
You got your head down, just looking down,
and it doesn't make sense. Like, are you here for you, or are you here for your team? Are you here for you, or are you here to win? I mean, that's the whole thing about it. And if you have that selfish mentality and you sit on that bench and you're not bringing the right energy,
it spreads like a wildfire.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't even call yourself a team player at that point, because if you so focus on yourself, you're not focused on how you can benefit your team in the moment.
Right.
Maybe it's not for you to be scoring right now. Maybe you need to be defending. Maybe you need to be somewhere else. I think we talk a lot about knowing your value and where you need to be and what you need to do for your team in that moment. And I think that's a good thing for the guys to just look at, to learn, okay, how can I adjust myself to better benefit the team in this moment?
Right. And King is funny. She says Titans against everybody, not Titans against one another.
And see, this is why I'm so teed off about this, because my guys know this.
Right.
Our whole slogan is Titans versus everybody.
Right.
We can't battle ourselves and everybody at the same time, man.
Right.
Absolutely.
My God, we've had talks, man. Lock in, stay locked in. We a brotherhood. We a team. It's us. We don't care about the referees. We don't care about the other teams. We don't care about the other players. None of that, man. Right. It's all us. All right. I'm gonna have each one of y'all backs. Like, y'all probably saw this. Josh in the game got a little bit upset over Quan. I guess he's saying he was fouling. I don't know. I didn't see the play, but I guess he fouled him a little bit too hard. And he's like, oh, you know, we're gonna be fighting if he hit me like that again. I'm just like, okay, all right. Titans versus everybody.
Right.
So I mean, nothing was. I'm not condoning violence here, but you know what I mean. Like I'm going with my guys every time.
Right.
And
right. I get it.
And I need them to know that I have their back.
Right.
And I need them to have my back.
Mm-hmm.
So the energy, the attitudes, the negativity,
I get it, man.
out the door, man.
And I mean, it could have just been a one-off. You know, sometimes that happens. We've seen it in the season where, you know, some teams, you know, haven't been playing like they normally have been. So it could have been just one of those one-off games.
Well, I'll say this, and we can move on to the next team. Your character is built more, and it says more about you when you're losing versus when you're winning.
Absolutely.
Your character shows it shows a lot heavier. You know what I'm saying? How you act when you lose, because it seems like it's a pattern a lot of times with selfish people that when they lose, they're unhappy. They feel like they didn't get enough playing time, even though they weren't playing well, stuff like that. But when they're winning, they're like, hey, and I'm like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to lock in more, especially if you're down. You got to lock in even more, you know, and then you got to exude positive energy versus negative energy.
And I shared something on Instagram today. I don't know if y'all checked it out on the Titans Sky West page. But it says, our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our greatest victory don't come from us falling. It's when we rise, when we do fall.
Exactly.
So we falling. But we're going to rise, though.
I get you.
All right, let's get into the next game. We had the Chargers versus Wolves.
Ooh. I thought that was going to be a little bit better of a game than what I saw.
Well, explain that, Tyler.
So, first quarter, second quarter, you know, it was neck and neck. You know, prepared for. We saw this coming. A really close matchup game. You know, and then y'all went into that 2-3, and the Chargers just lost their mind. And they 2-3, man, swing it to the middle, kick it out. It's simple. Everybody should know that. You know, Malik being a floor general he knows that. But for some reason, y'all couldn't beat it. And I think Shaq was kind of in foul trouble too, so they kind of lost their big man. Tate wasn't there. I mean that. Their energy was off too, especially those last two quarters. You know, y'all came out with energy. You know, I had to dial in Rashad because the first quarter, second quarter, Rashad just stays on those reps. Every game he stays on those reps. He kind of dialed that back and got locked back in. But the Chargers, man, they just kind of were losing it quarter and quarter.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll say the Chargers came out and smacked us. I will say that. Like in the beginning, I think we were down at most, I believe it was 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 17. It might have been 18, but if I'm right, I think it was 17 points when I watched the game. We could not play them man to man.
No.
It was no way. We had 6 people. You know, Pride always say play man to man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just it's in our nature. We like to play man to man, you know, but couldn't do it. You know, so one thing I will say is that the 2-3 zone that we play, we've practiced it. You know what I'm saying? We've practiced it a lot, and we still don't have it perfect. But I think our closeouts and stuff like that, it really showed. We just had a purpose when we did it. So I was very, very proud of them. We had 6 people. I rotated only 1 or 2 people in and out.
Them first 2 quarters, I really thought they were going to take off on y'all.
Oh no, like Becca said it, you know. And I was one thing, you know, I looked at it and I was kind of like, man, I just got to do something different. You know, I just got to make an adjustment. And when that adjustment was made, it wasn't like we played it perfect because they still shot and hit some threes. But sometimes with a 2-3 zone, you can't be scared of somebody hitting a 3 on you, especially in our situation, because it would have been worse if we would have went back to man. Yeah. We also splashed in some 3-2 zone. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we splashed it in a little bit. But I'm just proud of my guys, man. If I can just speak on the Wolves, I'm very proud of them. They play with heart. They played with compassion. Even though we were fired up at each other, it was like it wasn't a fuss type thing. It was just like, come on, guys. Like, what are we doing?
A sense of urgency.
It's a sense of urgency, knowing that this game is important, and they just came together. We all rallied. We all talked, and we tried to stay positive in the whole situation, because you can, going down 17, you can get real negative.
Yeah. It's
Like,
a
you
slippery
get super
slope after
negative.
that. Yeah.
But by halftime, I think we were tied. I think either tied or down
Really
by
close
one.
to it. Something
And
like
we were
that.
very close. And Rashad said something that made a lot of sense. He was like, they gave us their best blow. They gave us their best punch. So now, what I'm saying, it's time to, go out here, play fundamentally sound, and come out here and win this game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, he's got a good point there. And our guys, they came out and did what they did. But I do want to say this. I did get a phone call from Corian.
Ooh, Coach C.
And it was a good phone call. He called, and it was a respect thing for the win and everything like that. But he specifically called because of what went on, during media day. And he was like, "Hey, man,
You're goddamn lying. That's what happened on media day.
So media day,
like 7 games back.
So media day, it was a bunch of hoopla, between him and Goon.
Okay, yeah, y'all were talking a lot.
Yeah. I wasn't in the conversation because I don't really get too much into that. But Goon and him were talking real big, and I think Corian had said something about us having a bubble ring and all kind of stuff.
He called y'all
So
bubble ring.
it was, it was playful, but yeah, it was junk talk.
Mm-hmm.
And Corian called me. He said, "Man, I talked all of that junk." And he said, "I gotta own up to all the junk I talked. We lost." You know what I'm saying? And he was, so the phone call was really to give some credit, and stuff like that. So
y'all are a big rival too.
We are.
Between the championship games,
right.
The playoff games, always.
So I want to give kudos to Corian, but he did have a message to the team. He even told me he felt like, that 13-0 season last year kind of hurt them. They were feeling that 13-0, feeling themselves. He said, but he felt like they kind of got rid of that for this season. But he said that, and I want to make sure I say this correctly because I want to serve him right. He basically said that the Chargers, he doesn't feel like the team knows their identity right now. Number one. Number two, what he meant by that was that the Chargers doesn't realize that they are a top team in this league.
For sure.
So with them being a top team in this league, everybody's gunning for them.
Yeah.
So he basically was saying that he doesn't feel like they realize that, and he felt like we played with that sense of urgency that the Chargers were a top team and we got to come out here with our A game.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels like the Chargers just didn't come out there with that sense of urgency like that.
It's kind of like
So he wanted to Shaq said we'll see y'all down the road. And a good win for y'all. And I appreciate that, man. And Goon, he got to come in here and say something.
Dirt.
He say dirt.
Y'all on top of dirt right now. Y'all didn't get buried this week.
So, but he wanted to give a message to the team that, hey, you guys are top dogs. And everybody's coming and bringing their A game. So, and he wanted them to govern themselves accordingly to that, to understanding that, you are the Chargers. You are a champion 2 years ago, and they played in the championship last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're definitely top contender.
Yes, absolutely.
Every year, every season, ever since then. I will say one thing. Shaq, you my dog. You know this. You know what I'm saying? I need you to start getting more aggressive. These last 2 games, played us, played them. You were settling at that 3-point line. There's no reason for that, man. You a big man. You won them 1v1s over everybody. Get in that paint a little bit more. I'm not saying not to shoot, but I'd like to see you in that paint a little bit more, being aggressive,
I get it. I will say this, though. I do believe when we went in that 2-3 zone, because Shaq was very involved when we were in man.
Mm-hmm.
He was very involved. When we went to the 2-3 zone, it's almost like he got lost in the sauce a little bit. And I believe that's why he had to come out and kind of show himself, on that 3-point line and try to, because he wanted to get involved in the action.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, as good of a shooter as Shaq is, he is more dangerous down low. And I believe that when we went in that 2-3 zone and it bought him out, that was advantage us. You get what I'm saying? It was an advantage not to have that beast of a player, you know what I'm saying, down low.
Down low.
And it also it helps us get more rebounds because he's not down there to get that. You get what I'm saying? So it kind of pulled him away from the basket. So I think that was a good thing for us, and it really helped us. So, but like I said, when I shook their hands, all I can say is respect, because at the end of the day, we was getting killed, and we just found a way to fight back, and like I said, I have all kind of respect for the Chargers. So kudos to them, but kudos to my team. And I do these past 2 games, I do want to say this. I don't know if Amari is watching, but Amari has flipped the switch.
Yeah.
Amari has flipped the switch. And I told Amari this team goes as you go. He might not score the most points. He might not have the most assists. He might not, but
he is the engine that
he is
running,
an engine, man. He's an engine, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
and it's everywhere. I mean, defensive rebounds, defense.
Exactly.
I mean, the way he hits that floor, it's like he don't care. He sacrifices his body.
And one thing he has been saying, man, thank you for the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like, I need the direction. I need to know what you want me to do, coach. And I've been talking to him as well as the team has been talking to him about what he needs to do and stuff like that. And the biggest thing is he's been listening and he's been applying what we telling him. So I got to give shout outs to him, man. These past 2 games, he's played out of his mind. So got to give him credit. So, what's that facts?
That's facts. Ain't no cap in that rap.
Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, man, overall great game. I'm looking at not gonna lie, if I played the rest of the second quarter.
Devontae.
Yeah. Vontae, I want you to
I don't know about that one.
I want you to elaborate if you can, because I know what you bring defensively. Like you are a good defender. So was it that we needed to be stopped defensively, and you think your defensive paralysis would have came in and helped all of that stuff? If Amari is the lead rebounder for y'all don't lose for real. Who is that? No, I'm serious.
Nizo Entertainment. Say y'all names, man. We don't.
Well, it's a picture, but I can't see it.
Yeah, we can't see that.
I can't see it.
I mean, Vontae can
play. That's Pierre. That's Pierre.
Oh,
okay.
The mic man.
Pierre.
Pierre on the mic.
Yeah, that's Pierre. That's my homeboy, man, from the hometown. So, but yeah, Amari he's an engine, man. He is an engine for real. So that's the truth. But Vontae, man, I'm trying to give you a chance to talk about what you would have did to make it different. Like, I want to hear you.
So I will say with Vontae too, because I talked to him off the court too. We're kind of on this Vontae from last season to this season. I mean, the defense is all. What's up, champ? The defense has always been there for him, but I feel like on offense he's been kind of, what's the terminology? Kind of loose with it, like he's not making the right reads. He's turning the ball over, and he's not making what Vontae was making last season, where he was making those good plays. He was knocking down those shots. You know what I'm saying? On top of the defense that you bring and the energy. Vontae brings energy into the game too. But kind of on the downward slope. He said, check the film.
He said, check the film. So. But I mean, I can only assume that he's talking about his defensive play. He prides himself on playing Dez, by the way. Like he really prides himself on playing Dez. So I will say that.
If that what helps you get through the game, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I would take pride in it. Every player on every team needs to take pride in what your role is.
Right.
And be the best at your role or be the best at what you can be.
Right. So, but yeah, like I said, man, no disrespect, man, to the teams and all of that stuff, man. I respect the Chargers. You know, I got two enemies. It's the Chargers and the Blazers.
Yeah.
Those are my enemies, man. So it says, "Oh, I was responsible for the last 9 points before y'all made the run." And I think I do remember Vontae. I know one of his shots he hit a 3. So I know he hit a 3 within those 9 points. So he's saying that he
got taken out 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, he's saying that he was making an impact. So I mean, hey.
Y'all gonna have to live with y'all coaches, man, making these decisions. We see a lot more than y'all do on the court.
Yeah,
and it might not be, and you might think, oh, why am I getting taken out of the game? Because but it's the second quarter, man. We got 2 more quarters left.
Yeah,
like, come on now.
But it's cool. It's cool. But yep, I guess we better head to the next game.
Yeah, Warriors versus Red Hawks.
The Redeem Hawks.
Redemption.
For shame. Oh, man.
That was a rough one.
It was rough. It got a little bit good at the end.
It did.
They kind of stayed in it a little bit. I will say Penn had a really good game. You were talking over there when we were watching the game. TJ was lighting it up.
Man.
And we were like, oh, TJ's back. Here we go. And then that hamstring came. And we were like,
Man, I'm hating that some of our star players are just getting injured, man. It's bothering me a lot.
But yeah.
TJ was going off, man.
He was.
Like, he was going off. Like, I was just like, man. I mean, they look good, man. But the injury did hurt.
Yeah.
And then, I don't talk about. I'm trying not to be messy in this situation.
No, go ahead, bring it out.
I don't like to talk about coaches, but I will say this. Darius not playing in the fourth quarter. See, a lot of people talk about Darius, talking about, he's older, you know what I'm saying? Some people told him he need to retire.
Ooh,
stuff like that. That's
fuel to the fire.
Talking bad about CEO. Yeah. But I will say one thing about Darius. Darius played for the Wolves, and I know Darius. And one thing about Darius is he might not score all the time, but he gives you intangibles when he's on the court. Mm-hmm. And he's going to play hard. We
saw that with the poster.
Exactly. I mean, he will
full gun.
He will run a poster over.
Yeah.
He plays hard. So, like, that's some of the. So, one of my favorite players in the NBA was Rick Fox. Like, everybody talk about Kobe. Everybody talk about Shaq. Everybody talk about that team. Other people on that team. But a lot of people don't talk about Rick Fox. Rick Fox was the guy that was going in the crowd, diving after balls, doing all of the small stuff that it's not a stat for.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And to me, I'm not saying Darius is Rick Fox. I'm not saying because Darius, he has shown, he can when he's on offensively, he can score.
We saw that the last game.
Right.
Turn around, fade away.
Turn around, fade away. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, like, when he's not hitting that shot, he goes out there and plays that Rick Fox type game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, CEO not playing on his birthday in the fourth was crazy.
Right. I mean, it
was his birthday too, Coach. Right, come on, man. I don't. That was.
Lance said, "Chill out. He's my favorite player."
Oh man. I will say, coaches make mistake. That was definitely a mistake right there. Because I mean, like, in those plays, and the time was running out, and there could have came to a point where, you had a chance to foul somebody, send them to the free throw line. You're only down by 1 point.
Oh my goodness.
A Tar Heel 2, Fox number 44.
Yeah, that's we from North
Y'all talking about that North Carolina stuff,
man. We're all the balls. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah, man, they were in the game. I think they were down by 1 point. They needed to foul. Why would you not foul in that situation?
How many seconds was left? I can't remember.
It was like 10 seconds left, but they ran down 7 of them before they fouled them. And there were so many opportunities to foul. And, I ain't going to say no names, but it's like they froze up. them last couple
Right.
seconds. Like, let's just play defense. What? No, you got to know what's going on, like in that moment right there. Like,
Mhm.
there should have been a foul. You send them to the free throw line and make them earn that win. You know, you wasting that time is valuable seconds you could have used on trying to get it back. Like,
Right.
that was just not a good decision.
It wasn't.
I will say, I don't know what was going on with this. The Warriors didn't start Omar. I don't know if y'all picked that up on that.
I don't know if it was he got there late or what it was. I think Joe was in here. Can you fill us in, Joe? And Champ said 4 seconds. And Josh said, Black Lightning said, we got to be able to guard.
Yeah, you're down 2 points with 8 seconds left. I'm fouling all game. It's going to be the longest 8 seconds in that game, but you got to you know what I'm saying, make them work. Make them go to the free throw line.
Right.
You foul the worst shooter you can, the worst free throw shooter you can. You got to make this a game for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, he said he came late. That's what
Okay.
Chicken Man said.
But I mean, Mason had a lot of blocks that game too. Shout out Mason
He
for
did.
that, man. He was counting them up too. He's like, I'm gonna break that record.
How many blocks?
His back wasn't so broken this week.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
don't know if he saw Mr. Miyagi this week or what.
Yeah, it was tender though. I can tell a little bit, but
Yeah.
But nah, he had a good defensive game, like for real.
Yeah. Barlow was Barlow. Incredible.
God, man, Barlow is like, y'all don't understand. Like, Barlow is one of my favorite players, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this, so I guess I'm gonna spill some of the tea, and just give y'all a study on this guy. Any bigs, if you are playing Barlow, and you guys miss a shot, if you blink, Barlow is at the other end of the court.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you, if you sit there, if you miss a shot, you complain about it, you complain to the ref. Barlow is not
gone.
saying a word, and he's going straight down the court, and he is, I'm telling you, he's going to lay the ball up.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm telling y'all, Barlow is like,
He plays with a lot of aggression.
he does. Somebody said Barlow is an animal. He is. As a coach and player, you have to know the time on the clock. Yep, the score and what needs to be.
So I don't know if the Red Hawks had timeouts then, you know, when it was coming down some last couple of minutes, but that was definitely a great time to call a timeout.
Something.
And stress to your team about the situation coming up, you know.
Somebody said at that point you think that they would stop trying to score over Mason.
Yeah, maybe get a pick and roll and him at the top of the key. But you know, the Red Hawks did make it a good game though. I'm not gonna say that they didn't, because it was an entertaining game, especially at the end. I think they started kicking a little bit too late in the game.
Yeah, they did. So just for y'all to know, I guess Kenneth wants to be heard. He wants his whole team to win. He wants his whole team to win everything. So he's got Barlow for MVP. He's got Omar for Rookie of the Year. So
Mason for Defensive Player.
Mason will
Let's give it to
Player of
the
Year.
Warriors.
The Warriors deserve every reward according to Kenneth.
Kenneth, Coach of the Year,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, jeez, Kenneth, nobody else has a chance.
Hey, but as an owner though, you're supporting you guys. I don't get
you
it.
know what I'm saying?
But we let
so-
them back in the game and start playing lazy. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. It's kind of shrugged off a little bit.
But yeah, it's
There were some shots that, you know, like Penn was shooting, and it was like, man, if he just would have made that one, it would have been
right.
That was like they were down by 2. If he would have hit that 3, man, they would have been in the game.
When the players truly allow the coaches to coach and adjust the way the game is ref, be better.
Allow coaches to be
He
coached.
said Mason had 32 blocks, and yes, Barlow is a monster. 32 reach.
Yeah,
I know he was exaggerating. But yeah, what's that? I mean, you being funny, Scott, but they have
the Bulldogs just about every reward. What do you mean by that? Because last season, did K-Roll get MVP and that was it? Who got?
Nick got Defensive Player of the Year.
That's rightfully so.
No.
That's rightfully so.
Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Here we go.
We got the Masonairs versus Cairo and the Pup Dogs.
Oh Lord.
Lord.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Man, I ain't into all of that. I don't care about awards. I care about championships. So that's all I care about. So we can we can
kind of hurt a little.
I'm just saying I don't care about none of that, dude. I don't care about the number you wear. I don't care about none of that, dude. It's all about playing to get a ring, man. Individual awards that whatever. So
Don Kell said y'all gotta take care of the books. He start padding. Kenneth didn't run the last 3 games on the books.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all saw that.
Yeah.
Tyler just be saying anything. Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys are enemies. You and Chicken Man, y'all be talking. Y'all be talking.
He be talking.
Yeah.
I'll be listening sometimes, but not all the time.
Bulldogs, hatred never stops. Wow, K-Roll definitely not MVP.
And Nick don't play
And
no
Nick
defense.
Don't play no defense.
Have they played yet?
Yeah. Have they?
I'm getting some popcorn. That's the game. Your wife needs to be out there with a popcorn machine. I'm gonna get my lounge chair and I'm gonna kick it back and watch that game. And
Lance said it. Them boys want them awards
with no ring.
Oh boy! Oh man!
I'm undefeated against Tyler. He know better. So the last 2 seasons, the point difference is +2 over us. Congratulations, Mason.
Here we go.
Congratulations. They beat us. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did beat us. You know what I'm saying? Respect to y'all. It is what it is.
They beat us too, so I ain't got much to say.
All right, let's get into the next game, y'all. We have Panthers versus Bulldogs.
This was probably game of the night right here.
Okay. I think our director is telling us we need to go to a little commercial real quick. So we're gonna go to a commercial. Hopefully it's him running into that sign. It's probably not.
We're here to unlock greatness.
What they say doesn't matter.
What I do defines me.
Respect is our currency.
Brotherhood is our culture.
What come between us? Nothing.
We are family. We are competition. We are Tyler Sports.
All right, y'all. Changing scenery. As you can see, we got DJ on the couch. What's up?
Presidente in the building.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we finna get into the Panthers versus Bulldogs game. What's your input?
So I'm gonna start off with this. Of course, it was gonna be a really good game. We expected that between, Champ coaching with a lot of authority, a lot of aggression, a lot of energy. Bulldogs playing with a lot of energy, a lot of aggression. It was a good game. There was a lot of buckets going back and forth. He'll shoot it. What, 3.0? With 3.0.
Famous fireball.
Fireball. I like he'll shoot a little better.
Fireball.
No, fireball. Fireball it is then. But, he was really torching it up for them. And the Bulldogs, they didn't just bow down. They played good. There was a lot of going on with the Bulldogs after the game, though. I don't know if y'all caught any of that.
Well, it's the hoopers that hoop together, and we're all in the same general space and scene. Is a lot of underlying things that are going on, before the game. A lot of people don't know. Sid used to be on the Bulldogs. someone else just got traded from the Bulldogs. King just got traded, so it's a lot of underlying
Or a bag of
things.
chips.
Yeah, a
Or a
lot
bag
of
of
things
chips
that people
and that.
didn't know. So a lot of
And it was the Lay's too bag.
Yeah.
It was the Lay's bag. It was a whole bunch of air in the chip.
So a lot of back and forth. It was a great game. Sean played great. King played great too. Just overall great game by the Panthers. Coach Champ been doing his thing.
Nah, for sure.
Been doing his thing.
Jordan was hooping right after the game too. He
Jordan
walked
doing
in
what
just
Jordan
come
does.
playing in the game and came out hooping some more.
The Bulldogs, I feel like they know who they are as far as dog pound, Cairo, being the leader that he is. I feel like they
Mason
just need
says Sean put Cairo in his back pocket.
I feel like they just need to find their new identity, if that makes sense. They know who they rally around, who their key pieces are, who their main guys are, but they're still it takes more than 3 people to win a game.
Yeah.
Especially to be successful.
And there's a lot of new faces on both sides. Both teams had a lot of new faces, familiar faces from the opposite teams.
Yeah.
And man, Tyler, chill. I ain't chilling. You know why I came on the show, man.
But
Your hair was done and everything today. You didn't look stressed out or nothing. Y'all look like y'all had it.
I can say in the fourth quarter, when it got real close, I think it was constant back and forth. I don't know what them dog pound fans said to Fireball Sean, but my goodness,
Sean was barking to the crowd.
my goodness,
She's talking about I'm Uncle Willie
he
now.
put a muzzle on them dogs. Well, I tell you that, I was like,
You would think by this point now you know that you can't leave him open. I mean, even he's made a lot of contested shots too down the stretch. Yeah, Jordan hooping too. I mean, those two are a deadly combination.
And they just added King. They added King. They got Rome. They got Vaughn. They have pieces over there. There's more than people. I hate when people say it. They just got Jordan. They just have Sean. Like they have an actual competent team, and they have a coach this year that
Juan was hooping that game too.
Yeah,
they haven't seen much of Juan.
Shout out Juan. Titans traded Juan. But, anyway,
Here we go.
shout out my boy Juan.
Man.
Yeah, they just
Hey, look, he's doing better over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of helped you out a little bit, you know? We're losing focus on. Carol, tell us what matters, man. I want to hear. I want to, because there was a lot of talk back and forth when the Bulldogs came over to the sideline. They were kind of like pointing fingers. And I kind of was sitting there listening a little bit, and I hear, oh, it's his fault, or it's his fault, or it's his fault. There was a couple of different guys saying, pointing fingers, but I didn't hear really one person say, as a team, we got to take that accountability as a team. It's not just one person's fault, substitutions, whatever. I think the Bulldogs kind of lost their spark at the end because, they had it. They were there all game long, but it's like the energy just started fading lower and lower and lower. And then it just got out of hand real quick.
They were in the comments talking about Sean favorite for rookie of the year.
Fireball Jones.
Yeah, he is right now. I would say he is favorite for rookie of the year. There's also can't forget about Omar. I know we just talked about the Warriors and the win streak they've been on. They're undefeated since he's been playing. So Omar's up there on rookie of the year. Kale, he had a bad game, but we'll talk about that. It's okay.
You are ready to go on that game.
We'll talk about this later. But DRC. So but as of right now, I would say Sean is.
He's probably
definitely in first place
probably
for
is
rookie of the year.
definitely
Definitely.
in that role. Yeah, for sure. Mason said Bulldogs don't move the ball enough. All jokes aside, they don't have the same identity they had last season, and that's no cap. I can kind of see that. I wouldn't say it's the identity. I think it's just kind of like what we were talking about earlier is that sense of urgency. Last season, the Bulldogs, they ran that. Everybody knows what the 12 play is. When K-Rock, we hear 12. Everybody knows by now we're pressing. And it worked for them. Mm-hmm. They had a really good season last season. I'm not going to say it's because they haven't been doing it as much because, you got a coach in there now, Dwight coming in there, kind of helping y'all out. But I don't know, man. I just don't think their sense of urgency has been there. I think it's been a lot of finger pointing as to what's going on. I don't know. And I kind of feel like Carol, don't get this the wrong way either, but like the leadership has gone down a little bit. You know, we haven't, you know, last season you were that motivating factor for your team to keep it pushing.
But you also have to realize it's a whole lot easier to do when you're winning, when you're going 8-2, as opposed to, I don't know what the record is now, but when you're on when
3 and 4.
Okay, but what it's different. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone is built for that. You know, when you're losing and then you know, just winning, okay, I feel good, I'm winning them, you know, it's all fun and games. And then, you know, when you start losing, then those tough conversations have to be had with you and your teammates, you and your coach, like, okay, now what are we doing? So, and it's just a downhill effect from there.
Champ said a game against us is a 12-round prize fight, and we orchestrated to go out 12. Our energy doesn't fade. Cedric said, wah, wah, wah. And Carol said, every game we haven't ran 12, we lose. I wouldn't agree with that. I mean, you know, that's kind of your coach's decision. Sometimes pressing all game isn't what it's going to be. I mean, like in Long John fights, like we knew this one was going to be, running that press is going to tire y'all out. And it's going to leave y'all empty in the fourth quarter, you know? So sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
You have to make shots to run a press. You can't run press from missed shots.
Yeah.
So a lot of things go into play. A lot of things have to work, not perfectly, but somewhat align within reason to be able to do things that work to your team's benefit.
Yeah. I will say King did make a good entrance over there. A bag of chips that they got him for. He was flaming hot that week. You know, coming over to the team, you know, there was a couple things I think the Bulldogs could have done better to stay in the game, but overall, I think y'all didn't play as a team. At the end of it, I think y'all kind of relied on, because I mean, there was so much his fault. This shouldn't have been. This shouldn't have been.
But that being said, you can't win as an individual, or like I said, 2-3 players. It's not going to be the team.
No,
especially a well-coached team. It may luckily be the team, but not a well-coached team.
And the Panthers are a really well-coached team. Really great team.
They're really
Sean,
team and a
Jordan,
really well-coached team.
Now you got King and Cedric in there. That's a tough team to beat.
Mm-hmm. But you know, anyone can get beat on any given Sunday. So.
Not Joe coming in with the eye emojis.
Oh, Lord.
They're going crazy in the chat. Bulldogs spent hours talking after the game in the huddle. Back with the popcorn emoji. Sky started that. It's got to be the messy one out here.
There's a lot of back and forth going on in these comments. It's getting spicy.
But on to the next game. Blazers versus Savages. But the champion wasn't here talking. Y'all going, hey man, this PG-13, man. Y'all keep it PG-13 in the chat, man. But Blazers versus Savages. I thought it's kind of like the Bulldogs is gonna be a better fight. Y'all always play well. Y'all got a great team. And, you know, I always tell Gino he needs to do better, but when you got a lot of pieces on your team, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You defer. You're hitting threes now. I don't know if you've been in the gym practicing. We hitting free throws now.
Percentage-wise, I'm the best three-point shooter in Skywest. Percentage-wise, you can't.
Because you don't take a lot of threes, or
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just percentage-wise.
I think you've only taken 2 the last 2 games. I mean, yeah,
percentage-wise. Anyway.
But you know, y'all are a good team. The Savages are a good team, but man, they started breaking down on each other. Yeah, players starting to fight each other, people giving up on each other. I mean, like I don't get it, Savages. Like when y'all are another team, when y'all are up, y'all good. But when y'all are down, y'all go down real bad. So Darius said, as Savages, we're not gonna win playing with 5 guys all game. Yeah. I mean, I kind of get that. There are some people on the Savages bench that have been.
I said, "Come back, Scott." They don't know how to run the show.
Who said that? Lance make him dance. Sheesh. What What was I saying? But I mean, the LA Blazers are back.
Stop it.
Y'all do go to LA Fitness a lot.
Well, we're not. We're 6-1, so it seems like everyone else need to go to LA Fitness too.
Sheesh. I think that was a shot against us too.
It's a shot at anybody who ain't got a vest on, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Bulls ain't got no names on them.
No, I love how DJ been playing. He looks confident and has been aggressive. You were aggressive last game. I will give you that. You were getting to the rack a lot more, making layups, making threes, which surprising to me as always. How do y'all feel about y'all game, man?
Good team win. Good effort from everybody. Shout out to every team that. Let's first shout out to Red Hawks for giving us Lance. He played good the first 2 quarters. Still figuring it out. Shout out to most recently the Panthers for giving us JoJo. I don't know how his block wasn't top 10. That's craziness, but he came in, made his debut, made a great impact. Quinn Zebo played a phenomenal game. Game.
Y'all doing all this without Sean too. Sean's still hurt.
Without Sean, praying for a speedy recovery for my boy Sean. Gino played well. Gino does. We also didn't have Aaron. He was nursing an injury. Tristan's still on the injury report. So we just gotta have those talks as a team and figure out just do what needs to be done because we feel like we're the best team in the league and record wise as of right now we are the best team in the league and we hope to continue to build on it every week, just be better than we was next week. But that's why the team slogan is "We over me" because it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if Gino gets 40, if Kale goes crazy, Aaron. Like they said, we've had a player of the game every week, so it really doesn't matter. It's just win by committee, complete, unselfish Blazers basketball.
So one thing I will say, the big difference was that game was just like you said. Y'all were playing as a team.
Yeah, my bad, Mason. Thank the Warriors for giving us Josh. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying, y'all did play as a team a lot better than the Savages were playing. I don't know what's going on over there with the Savages. I don't know. Like, is it a personality thing? Is it coaching? Is it just that me, or is everybody complaining about each other, or what? Man, they had a huge falling out over there, and it showed during the game. Because, at one point it was close. I think y'all were up by maybe like 8-10 points or something like that. But during that fourth quarter, when guys started giving up, walking off the court, people were subbing themselves in, it just went downhill real fast. And, one or two guys giving their all ain't going to beat a full team like y'all's. Especially y'all live off of that negative energy. After it started going down and fighting, y'all was running and gunning every play, not worried about none of that, just doing it all.
Lance said just go to LA Fitness and build chemistry. But yeah, the Savages are a good team. They got a lot of good pieces over there. DRC is a great addition, great pickup for them this year. He was playing amazing. He was playing amazing. We really didn't have an answer for him. Getting a lot of second chance points. PJ, it's good to see PJ back for them. That's a big piece that they were missing. TJ and Steve doing what they always do. Cam, being the radio that he is, being loud.
Cam.
Yeah. Just being loud. That's really all he's doing nowadays. But they're a good team. They got some stuff to figure out. Rico's a good addition that they also picked up. They just got to figure out. I guess what works for them. Yeah. But
Back said Savage is playing with a my turn play style, and it's a lot of I can do this, put this in me nonsense. I don't see any adjustments. As a coach, you kind of gotta.
That comes down to coaching now.
It does. You gotta have a grip on your players, especially when things start getting heated and stuff like that. You gotta have the players like with coaching. You gotta have a little bit of authority, or you're gonna get ran over. We're all grown men, and if somebody doesn't feel like you know what you're doing, they're gonna keep
run over you.
They're gonna keep pressing that button until you know what I mean. So it could be coaching, but I think Savages have a great team. Like I said, PJ, DRC, TJ, Steve. They have every piece that they need to be a winning team, but there's no glue there. I just feel like everybody's hanging out in limbo, you know? And y'all, what are they? What, 3-4? 2-4? I mean, y'all record doesn't show how y'all play. I mean, we beat y'all by 1 point. I mean, like, I mean, it was a good game, is what I'm saying. Like, y'all have the makings to be a great team. But if you're sitting there arguing with each other, you got players trying to fight the coach, guys complaining about minutes over there. And I get it, because there are some guys that haven't really seen the court at all, but they come on, they show up every week. So as a coach, you kind of got to, you know what I mean? Like, get them in the game and see what they can do.
Gabriel said, how is anybody supposed to trust anyone when they're not fully equipped on every team, every player in their team? A lot of new coaches got to learn the league and teams first before asking for trust.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I mean, Don is, this is his first season over there coaching the Savages. They need a true point guard. Yeah, they do. There's been a lot of turnover on there, but I think it's more been the trust in each other, than more than anything.
So you being a coach yourself, what would be your best advice to kind of help turn a team around, build that, I guess, teamwork, or build that trust?
Well, I mean, you need to get with your players and have, conversations. Y'all gotta have talks. It doesn't come overnight, the trust that you get from your players. Because, when I was first coming over, shout out my boy James. Me and James, a lot of people don't know, we used to get into it all the time. He'd be like, Coach, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And I'm like, look, man, sit down. This is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing that. So a lot of it's just communication with your players, letting them know what your role is, and a little bit is uplifting. You gotta make your players want to go to war with you. Like I tell my team all the time, we're going to war. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to uplift your players to want them to go to war with you. It can't always be, oh, you're messing up, so I'm not putting
Shout out CI checking in from Cancun.
Oh, yeah, the Panthers didn't have CI this week.
They didn't.
Sheesh.
All right, so final thoughts on the games, guys?
Great team win. Like I said, we're not finished. We got a lot of improvement to do. We still have, I feel like as that was our best game that we played this season. And, it's finally the product is put out there. I think we won by 20. So, but we're capable of doing that every week. It's just a lot of things that need to swing our way, continue to play as a team, we over me, get the job done, continue to hang our hats, excuse me.
Hang yourselves.
Continue to hang our hats on defense.
Who's number one, Backus? Y'all number one this week. I'll give it to y'all. Y'all are number one this week.
But yeah, we pride ourselves on our defense. So continue to get after it defensively. The offense will figure itself out. But, not everyone's equipped to lock in like us on defense. So.
Yeah, I mean, my takeaway with it is y'all got to start. You know what I'm saying? We always preach this brotherhood. Y'all got to really start applying this brotherhood to y'all teams and to yourselves, man. That goes for every team, every player. Like, you got to have your teammates back. Your coaches back, your fans back. Y'all got to have each other's back.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely do agree. Thank you guys for that input. We finna go to commercial and we'll be right back with our life moment. Welcome back. Did you miss me? I know you did. So with that being said, it's a new season. Yes, we are here to eat. Okay, I know y'all think y'all want to watch a basketball game, but y'all were coming to eat. I mean, I hear it all the time, so it's cool. We're gonna have our regulars at the concession stand. Hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos. Yes, we're gonna have brisket. Okay, but with the new season comes new items, and we feel like we're gonna change it up a little bit for you. We're gonna have the option for brisket sliders. Those are actually shareable for those that can't, actually do a whole sandwich by yourself, or if you don't want to look greedy, nobody's counting, right? But the biggest surprise that we have,
slushies, guys. Do you see this? Let me pour it. You see how it hits that cup? Okay. Now that's good. Okay.
If you have kids, tell them to come over and get a slushie because I'm a kid too, and this slushie is great.
So you make sure that you're in the building. After you pay to get in, you know what the next stop's gonna be? The concession stand, okay? And make sure you stop by and see me, buy you some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then you can go in there and cheer for your team, okay? All right, so let's go Sky West basketball.
All right, and we back. Shout out to DJ for joining us on the couch today. As you can see, we got Sky back on the couch, and it looks like you actually changed your shirt
again.
I did. We're going to that a little bit. It was fun just watching people do what we do. And just seeing somebody made a comment. Man, who was that, Lance? Talk about bring me back on the show, man. I appreciate the love, man, but we do try to, mix it up a little bit because, it's always Darius, it's always myself. So we give other people a chance to do this show. It's not easy.
I gotta address this. Champ,
what's going on?
Champ said, Blazers, what kind of belt y'all like? We will order a custom made one for y'all.
Must be talking about a woman. But yeah, this is not an easy task to come in here and do this. Darius and myself, we've known each other so long, man, and we kind of feed off each other. And and we've been doing this and we get to watch every game, and so we do have a lot to talk about, and I appreciate the love, but we trying to give other people opportunities to come out here and express their feelings, express themselves as well. So I appreciate you guys for coming out, Tyler and Mr. El Presidente for the Blazers. And because it was funny, y'all talking about the threes. I was like, man, I want to jump in and talk about this conversation. Because I did want to mention that he did. He hit a three against us, and then he came in. I was like, now he's a 3-point shooter, huh? He was like on the best of the league. I was like, he might be, go get your arm in that, regional a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. But overall, great game from the Blazers. I did want to kind of talk about each game that I missed just a little bit, because Fireball was going off. What did he call them? The puppy
pounds.
Puppy pounds. It was
puppy pads.
Puppy
I gotta
pads.
get y'all puppy pads.
Man, look, man. That was hilarious. He had the gym going crazy, man. And this Fireball, and I'm glad y'all mentioned him about being the Rookie of the Year, because he came up to me and was like, yeah, so you might want to give me that Rookie of the Year trophy. I was like, yeah, you
got a strong case for it.
You got a point. You got a point, man, because I don't think anybody was talking about him at the moment. I think we had because you guys had an offline chat thing going on about who's the Rookie of the Year, top 5 players. Yeah. That was an interesting chat. I don't know if you players know that, but the coaches were going had some talks, man. So that was fun, but great game by them. Dude, I really think that they yanked the heart out of the Bulldogs, man. Yeah. Like, I literally was like, man, like at the end of the game, I was like, them boys look like they just lost their dog or something, bro. It was just like, and pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Like, pun intended.
Paw Patrol.
But yeah, I do think it was some animosity, you know what I'm saying, there with the player trades and stuff like that. I saw in the comments they were talking about Kale, like, you wish he was with us still, because I think Kale wanted to be traded as well. Like, he wanted to be traded and he wanted to get out of there. So, right now the Panthers they're the hot team. They're a hot team right now. So looking good. Somebody did say Jordan was quiet last week, though. I ain't gonna. But I'm gonna move on.
Jordan was quiet. What?
Not Jordan. Game? I'm not Jordan. I'm sorry. Champ was quiet last week. Said Champ was quiet last week because they took an L. So
he don't be quiet during them games. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no.
Tell you he was stressed out. That hair was just.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I will say this about Champ. Champ, this last game, I had a little chat with him during the game. He was like, "Yeah, man. I'm taking your advice. I'm kind of chilling out on the refs. And he did chill out on the refs.
He did.
Like he's still obviously you're gonna have that, you know.
You still got to talk to him.
You got to
sometimes.
talk to him,
Yeah.
but he was like a lot more laid back, you know. So that helps the team. He said y'all will say anything, bruh. Carol, now listen. I know you say we'll say anything, but dude, like it looked like you guys' soul was taken from you. Like by the end of the game, like it was kind of like y'all were deflated, and that's just me being real, man. I'm not picking at you. It was just you look deflated. Like, dang, I can't believe we lost this. And I mean, any loss is deflating. So I mean, it's not abnormal to look deflated with a loss.
But in the third quarter, though,
yeah, I mean, so. But if you feel different, man, we can agree to disagree. I mean, it's cool. You know, I'm not picking at your team or anything like that. I'm just saying it felt like, you know, y'all stopped throwing punches a little bit. Blazers good bounce back game. I think you guys played well. You guys were missing some key pieces too. I think Aaron, he said
Aaron was gone. Sean was hurt still.
Yep. And one thing, Tristan's hurt. And one thing I'll say about DJ, and we can move on, is DJ, one thing about him, he is an example of what you do when you're not the person who's scoring all the time. Like, DJ comes out there, he plays his role. Now, I don't know if 3-pointers is his role, but he came out here, hit 2 of them. but
we're working on that.
But he came out, and he always comes out. He plays his role. DJ, and he's sneaky. He's gonna always chase you when
he'll pick up 94 feet.
Yes,
on the court.
And I mean, he comes out, plays his role. He plays defense. I've seen DJ, and I don't know why he do it, but I've seen DJ come down, have a wide open layup, and pass the ball.
Yeah,
he's just like, I'm not the scorer. I'm just gonna let my guys play. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give it to him because that is a pedigree that wins games and wins championships. You know what I'm saying?
Unselfishness.
Unselfishness. And a lot of players can learn from DJ. He talks a lot of junk. Yeah, you know, he says a lot. But at the end of the day, he goes out there, he plays good basketball in a way that's not recognized. When I say, you know, it's not glamorous. You know, he does the small things. So kudos to him, you know, so. But what are these things saying?
TJ says, since everybody know ball, then y'all should know the Savages in the last 3 or 4 seasons have been the only team that started at the bottom and finished almost at the top, 5-5. Maybe not this season. I mean, we're not saying y'all are a bad team. It's just like y'all are having conflicts within each other that are making y'all not live up to what y'all really should be. And that's kind of what we're saying.
And I'll say this to all coaches. You do have to have some type of control on your team, and you have to have some type of self-control. Yeah. So basically, as a coach, and if I can help anybody, you know, as your team goes as you go. So if you have attitude issues and you have outbursts and stuff like that, they're gonna have outbursts. You know. If you're the leader of the team, you ought to lead by example. And sometimes that takes you, you know, even when you're angry, you got to say, hold on, yeah, but I'm a coach, I'm a leader. And that's just leadership in general. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to say, hold on, I'm a coach, I'm an example to these players. I don't want to send bad energy to my players.
Right.
You know, and you know, with the Savages in general, I did see a little bit of bad karma over there, you know. And I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not blaming or pointing the fingers at anybody, but it was bad karma overall between the coaches and the players, the coach and the players. So if I could just give any type of advice, you know, you have to be the most mature person as the coach. You can't be immature with your people, and you can't be as familiar, if you get what I mean. You can't be just familiar. You have to be somewhat of an authority. You know, and as you guys were talking, have somewhat of respect. I mean, I had to teach my son that this weekend. We had our niece over, our great niece, I'm old, but I had a great niece over. She's 7 and my son is 13, and he wanted to be her peer, but then automatically switch and try to tell her what to do, and she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, dude, you have to submit your authority, and yeah, it's okay to, poke and have fun, but you still have to submit your authority, because if you don't, you're not going to get the respect that you think you deserve.
Yeah.
So
And sometimes you got to lead by example.
right.
You can't just come in and just yell at your players all the time and do all this and all that. They're not going to, and you got to know your players too, how each player is going to react to what you tell them or what you do for them. Because now there are a lot of players that can take, the harsh truth of it.
Right.
But then there are some players where you can't do that with them. Sometimes you got to be like, hey man, come here. You know what I'm saying? You did this, we'll do it. It is what it is, but you know what I'm saying? Let's get back. Let's get it going,
Right. Know your personnel. Know who you can talk to, how you can talk to them. That's very important. Very, very important. But I don't want to prolong too much. It's 10:03, so I guess I'm responsible. What did you call me last week? The Speaker of the House? I guess I'm responsible for this life moment. So I'm wearing a shirt. Obviously, shout out to my wife. Always, babe. Love you. You know what I'm saying? We've been together. God, man, how long is it now? God, man, how long we been together, man? Put it in the chat. I forgot,
You're
man.
supposed to know.
God, I can't, man. We've been together too long.
You're going to be sleeping on the couch tonight. It's all right.
Now, that won't happen. That won't happen. We'll talk about that offline, because I'm an alpha male, not a beta. But anyway, as we continue, the shirt says, if your truth is not the truth, so your truth is not the truth, then why should I listen? So this applies to a lot of things, but I guess take it on a storyline. This was unplanned, so this is coming right off the dome. But in our society, we have a lot going on as far as truths and people saying my truth, and I don't care what you think and all of that stuff. And this is why I made this shirt, because it is important to know the truth. As I was talking with these guys earlier, 1 + 1 is not 3. I don't care if you believe it is. I don't care if that's your belief system and all of that stuff. 1 + 1 is 2. Like that's math. You can't get by it. But a lot of people, and when I say 1 + 1 is 3, a lot of people are saying 1 + 1 is 3 by saying this is my truth. And I don't have to believe you. I don't have to listen to you just because you think that your truth is the truth, but it's not, so and I hate to go biblical here, but I will, because I believe in biblical principles, and as you guys know, I mean, you call him Jesus, I call him, if you guys don't know, I call him by his real Hebrew name. It's Yahashua. He is the truth, he is the way, the truth, and the life. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, truth is rooted in the moral truth. So if you don't even believe in this stuff, you do believe that killing is wrong, correct?
Yeah.
So killing somebody is wrong. Stealing from somebody is wrong. Cheating is wrong. Doing things of that nature is wrong. But in our society, it has become okay, because it's my truth. Mm-hmm. And it's okay because I'm poor, or it's okay because I needed that bad. And that's, to me, I think we need to take a step back and understand what the truth is. See, the truth will set you free. You get what I'm saying? The truth helps you get to more places than not. Your truth doesn't necessarily get you where you need to get to. It'll get you, it's a selfish thing. It's a very selfish thing. So knowing the truth will help you in life. So, and I'm going to spin this around with basketball. See, the truth is, some of you guys think you are something that you're not, because that's your truth. You believe that if I get on the court, I can make a difference. But that's your truth. The truth is you haven't made a difference in 3 or 4 years. So, like, how I need you guys to understand. And when you're playing basketball, you need to know the truth. So DJ, he was just on this couch. He knows the truth that he's not the offensive juggernaut. You get what I'm saying? And the truth is helping him help his team get to a better place. You get what I'm saying? So with DJ knowing the truth, going out there, playing well, passing the ball, doing what he does on defense, it's going to overall help the Blazers be the team that's only a one-loss team right now. Some of these other teams that have only won 2 games, only won 1 game, we don't have no offers anymore. But these teams, it's a lot of players on there that believes in their truth. And it's really hurting the team because you just believe you're something that you're not, and you need to find your role. So I said all of that to this. This is why I wear this shirt. All I need you guys to do is recognize and realize what the truth is on the court and in life. Know what the truth is, and the truth. And I said it wrong because everybody says this scripture wrong. They said it'll set you free, but the scripture actually says it will make you free. So it actually forcefully makes you free, and it can free you from a lot of things. But any comments on that?
I can definitely see that because, sometimes, we're all not perfect. I can see, kind of lying to ourselves, making a situation seem better than what it is, or maybe we're telling ourselves one thing, knowing that it's steering us in the wrong direction, and we kind of just believe the lie that we're telling ourselves sometimes instead of, going the hard route, whether it be in life or basketball or whatever. Sometimes we don't, in our own heads, it doesn't click for us. Like we've told a lie to ourselves so much that we're starting to believe it. And it's doing nothing but oppressing our own selves,
It's true. It's true. You got anything? Because Alicia she be like, you be smoking over there on your stuff.
I agree. I think, when you said that sometimes you tell that lie to yourself so much, it's like you have a skewed vision of yourself. Sometimes you have to have a certain level of humility to be like, okay, maybe something is wrong. My motto is, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Because no matter where I'm at, I always want to be learning. I always want to be evolving, but I can't do that if I'm still stuck in the same rooms, still being the top of that room. Like, I need to move on. I need to find my purpose. I need to learn. Because if you're not learning, if you're not moving with your life, if you're not growing and evolving, you're dying. And that's something that I hear all the time with Pastor C. Like, he says, if you're not growing, if you're not evolving, if you're not putting yourself in that position, you're slowly dying. So I think whether it comes to life or whether it comes to the game of basketball, you always have to put yourself in that position to learn from others. Yeah, y'all have y'all disagreements, but hey, what can I take from this person? What attitude can I take from Coach Tyler, from Sky, from Darius, from Mason, from DJ? It doesn't matter. Someone has something on this team that you may not have yourself, but it's an opportunity for you to learn. Because at the end of the day, it's Team Sky West. It's we all want to be better. Absolutely. All these teams, all of these players that are here, you guys are all here for a reason. Y'all just not here to be like, oh yeah, well, I paid my way in and that's pretty much it. No, every coach here, and y'all can agree, y'all saw value in the people y'all chose.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it was funny you said room. You ought to surround yourself with people that'll tell you the truth. And not what you want to hear, because what you want to hear won't make you better, but the truth will make you better.
Right.
When somebody tell you, like, look, and look, I gotta say this, because at the beginning of the season, I know Darius was talking to me, and he was like, "Man, you done lost weight." I was like, "Yeah, man, I had to get in the gym, man." But when my grandmother was living, Yep.
Check on your brothers, man, too. Y'all have no idea what goes on in some of these people's lives, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just asking the question of, are you okay? Are you all right? You know, you need to talk about it. That can completely change somebody's life. I witnessed this at the when I was coaching the kids this year, man.
Mm-hmm.
I had a kid walking, freezing cold. It's 20 degrees outside, walking, 45 minutes to get home, just wanted to play basketball. And I said, man, are you okay? And then he just, what I'm saying? It came all out then. So sometimes just asking somebody or asking a brother or even asking a stranger who just looks down sometimes, you okay?
Right.
You have no idea what kind of impact that can have on somebody's life.
Right. And that will be your life moment. We always have something interesting. And we're going into what are we going into, Alicia?
We got the who you got.
We're going into the commercial.
Well, real quick, we finna go to the commercial before who you got.
SkyWest simply means brotherhood. It seems like everyone's just friends and it's one big family. This season particularly is special for me. I missed half of last season with life-threatening health issues. I found out that I had multiple blood clots in both of my lungs. And then on top of that, I was also diagnosed with cryptogenic pneumonia. And when you have blood clots, you can't do any sort of physical activity. So I thought basketball was gonna be taken away from me. And that made me really sad because I've been playing basketball my whole life. It's my favorite thing to do. One of the things that helped me was talking to Pastor Charles and just a lot of things he taught me about just staying positive, keeping God first, and a lot of different things that just helped me get through that point. And I'm back playing. My mental state is in the best place it's been in a long time, and physically I'm doing just as good as I was before I got sick. So I'm just thankful to be back, glad to be playing, and just looking forward to this season.
All right, DJ back on the couch. Y'all know what time it is. Who you got? All right, so first game we got Wolves versus Titans.
We already know what I'm going with, so that's boring. DJ, who you got, man? You live, man, because you be live on the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? So you live. So what you got, man?
I'm gonna say I got the Titans because we ain't played them yet, so they need another win because when they play us, it's gonna be a loss. So I'd rather that win be y'all. I got the Titans.
Cool.
At least
you selfishly got the Titans. Is this a selfish moment that you had after I just talked about you being unselfish?
Yeah, what can I say? I don't know.
It's all good, man.
I think I'm gonna go Titans.
You going Team Titans?
I think so.
I like
Team Titans.
Team Titans.
That's way after your time.
So
the Teen Titans, that's way after your time.
No, I watched that show, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
With your grandkids?
I don't have any of those yet.
Oh,
so.
right. My bad, OG. My bad.
We told it now.
My bad, OG. My bad.
Okay.
They had Teen Titans in black and white. On a little box TV, you just have to smack the side.
It's all good. It's all
right,
good.
my bad.
I'm gonna be CEO and take the high road. Cause you don't want me to really go. Yeah, all right. Next game.
We got Black Ice and Warriors.
Man, give me the Warriors.
Yeah.
Give me the Warriors. Give me the
Yes.
Warriors. Give me Mason and them. Give me Omar. Give me J3. They on one right now.
Man, I don't like being like y'all, man. Why everybody say it at the same time?
I said it first. But technically, you follow what I said.
Man, see, you on one today.
I tell my son every day, leaders lead from the front. So you know what I'm saying?
You on one today. Lead from no. You know what? I had something to say, but I'm CEO mode.
All right, my bad. Shout out my son. His birthday tomorrow. Shout out my son. Y'all know y'all know my son. All right.
All right, man. Next we got Red Hawks and Bulldogs.
Crickets.
Like, ooh.
Crickets.
Y'all don't want to say it?
Crickets.
Y'all don't want to say it?
Hold on. We gotta go back. Mason said Warriors by 20. Yeah, I take the under on that, sir. Warriors by 20. I'll take the under on that. All right. Bounce back game. Okay. Warriors.
Lance said Warriors, Bulldogs. Lance said
Let's
Bulldogs.
say Bulldogs.
Q said Warriors money line. Who the teams again? I'm sorry.
It's the
Hawks and Bulldogs.
Red
The
Hawks.
Redeem Hawks and the Bulldogs. Man, give me the Hawks, man. Give me the Hawks. Give me the Red Hawks. Darius, Josh. I'm expecting Josh to have a Josh, Jermaine, Key. You know, Key gonna bring the energy. It's not over there no more. Oops. I'm a little delayed.
Rewind that one back, sir.
Oops. Man, give me the Hawks.
See all that jump talk.
Man, see you gonna say it or
make
not.
you lose
See you gonna
your
say it or
mind.
not.
You know
Give me the
what I'm
Hawks. Give me the Hawks.
saying? I got dogs. I got the dogs on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
go
pissed.
Dogs.
They pissed. They gonna go back from puppies to dogs.
From the Paw Patrol.
Hopefully.
Yeah. They gonna. Yeah, I think they're gonna bounce back, man.
Shout out Sam. Sam on the check-in. Shout out Sam.
No, she didn't put the right thing. Her thing is go red. That's her thing.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know, it's playing against the Red Hawks. See, my brain knew what I was talking about. He's playing against the Red Hawks. He's on the
It
Bulldogs.
didn't know. It didn't know.
Anyway.
Next.
Anyway. Appreciate that, Backus. Appreciate it. You know what I meant.
Nope. Did nobody know what you meant? Next.
Chargers versus Savages.
Chargers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one off. Now, say Savages now.
We beat both of them. But give me the Savages. I'll be different. Give me the Savages.
All right, and last game of the night.
You can't gloss over. You can't gloss over because you got to pick two.
I got the
Run that back.
Chargers.
You got the Chargers.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm surprised. We didn't
So no. So we gonna put you on the hot seat because y'all always put me on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Why are you choosing the team you're choosing, sir?
Why am I choosing the Savages?
What is your scientific reason for choosing the Savages, sir? Your scientific reason.
I don't have a scientific reason. I just said we stepped on both of them already. So it don't really matter. It doesn't make me any difference.
See, when I did this the last time, you guys was like, "No, you gotta tell us why. You gotta blah 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 blah." So I'm putting you on the hot seat. I'm always on the hot seat.
Who is the better team? The Chargers are the better team. But do I trust?
So do you really think the Savages are gonna win? Is my question. See. Now, yeah, it's the hot seat, bro. If you had money, if you were putting a ban on this game,
if I had a parlay in,
if you was putting a ban on this game, who's winning? yeah.
I pick the Chargers.
See, now the truth come out, folks. The hot seat is hot, buddy. All right. So now, when you picking your teams, that's how I need you to pick your teams. All right.
Back said pick whoever has a scoring big. If no, take the Savages might beat them.
I think that may be a shot at me because the Titans beat the Chargers, and I said the Chargers will beat them because they have a scoring big. That might be a shot at me, but anyway, we'll keep it rolling.
I play different money on the line. I don't know. They might, It depends on how many people show up for the Chargers. Also, who show up, how many people show up. Man, yeah, I'm picking the Savages, man. You heard what I said.
Okay, so you'll put a ban on Savages.
That's not what I said.
He said,
That's what I'm trying to say.
That is not what I
No,
said.
if you had a
Backus
ban,
Bets has not been live, so
but I
Backus
was just,
Bets isn't live.
this is like one of those, what if?
Yes.
Do you watch
If-
that show? You watch that show,
Yeah.
Marvel? What if? Okay.
Oh, no.
Is that too old for you?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Man, see, I'm a real nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't
You're
know
old
what
nerd.
if. It don't matter. It don't matter, but I'm still a nerd.
Oh,
You don't know what if
geez.
is? Oh my God. Anybody in the chat know what if is? Anybody in the chat? I know Darius does, you know what I'm saying? Because Darius is a nerd too.
And
He
the
also
OG as
old.
well.
He's also
Why
old.
y'all know? He old.
He
So I'm ancient then. Because I'm like,
your birth certificate might have been on a scroll. It
man,
might have
he ain't
been
know
one of these.
Here
You know,
you go,
roll,
man.
roll out scroll. Like the dragon scroll, like Dragon
I
Warrior.
get you, man. I get you, man. I get you. Like I said, I'm a chill.
I would say you pushing 50.
I'm pushing 50.
Oh, how old you?
Man,
are?
I'm 7 years from that, bro. Come on now.
You
Get out of
43?
here. I'm 43, man. I'm 43.
Dang.
It reminds y'all LeBron James like 40. So, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't moving like LeBron James.
No, I'm not. You know, he got hyperbaric chambers and stuff, man. You know what that is, too? You know what I'm
You
saying?
got smoking chambers. I got you. Hey.
Man, I ain't shaking your head. Oh, my goodness, man. So,
Savages.
the next game.
All right, last game of the night.
You saying Savages with a band. Okay. Next
It's
game.
not.
He will
It's
not
not
let
the
that
CBA.
man go.
It's not the CBA right now.
Yeah,
So we're
I hear you. I hear
playing
you.
for free.
Yeah.
Savage.
He trolling. That's what he doing. Next game.
All right, last game is Panthers versus Blazers.
Man, give me the Sharks. Blood in the water. Blaze up.
Interesting. So I don't know, Alicia. You're gonna have to let me think about this one. I'm gonna have to think about this one. Hey man, I'll think about it. Last all time.
You gotta think about nothing. You know
No,
what
man,
to say.
because I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying, be cookie cutter like you are. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Give me the Sharks. Blood in the water. You heard what I said.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. So who y'all gonna have?
What you mean?
Who y'all gonna have next week?
What we gonna have? You mean this week? Like on Sunday?
Well, this week coming.
I'm expecting our full team. I mean, I think Tristan messed up his knee, so you know, praying for speedy recovery for my boy Tristan. But as far as you know, I know we'll have everybody.
He said, tell me to put a band on my pick. Dude, I tell y'all my true feelings every week. So like, I ain't in no hot seat. The seat always hot for me. You know what I'm
Tyler
saying?
said the Blazers losing 2 games back to back. Man, drunk off that cut water or something. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about. But let me say that. I have the utmost confidence in my team. That we're not Panthers are by no stretch of the imagination a slouch. Like I've been saying since I've been in this seat. Great coach team, great team top to bottom. You know, I'm expecting. Me and Jordan been talking about this game for quite some time. You know, we have a real good off the court relationship. You know, working out together all the time. You know, I spend a lot of time at his house. We're real close. But when I wake up on Sunday morning after on the way to church, yeah, all that going out the window. Yeah,
Pause.
What? What?
Close. Pause. But anyway, but nah, I get it. But I'm asking for a reason, you know, because ultimately, I think if Sean comes back next week, I think.
So you saying
I have to tilt towards the Blazers.
So you're saying if we don't have Sean, then
if we don't have Sean, I think I have to lean more towards the Panthers.
We didn't have Sean on Sunday. We won by 21.
Who are you playing again? See, you don't even remember.
The Savages. We played the Savages. We played the Savages.
Just saying. What's the Savages record?
Not too far off from what the Panthers record is, actually. They got one more loss.
Who the Panthers just pick up?
Picked up King.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Like
we know which team is better out of the two, but I'm just saying that being your reasoning to swing the pendulum is a bit.
I'm just telling you, dude. I think with Sean, you guys you're different.
Absolutely.
Okay. There you go. Okay. So why does it sound so outlandish?
I don't like it. But you know, it's all right.
I'm just saying. So said they got Swish. Chill out.
Yeah, shout out Big Swish. Yeah. Shout out my boy LC. Yeah.
So ultimately, I'm gonna look at it as everybody has everybody. The whole team. If everybody has everybody, I'll go. I have to tip my hat to the Blazers. But I'm not saying by any more than 3 points.
It's gonna be
How about
like
that?
Champ said. It's gonna be a long,
How
fought out
how
game of
that?
40 minutes. You know,
So
take the Blazers money line. You know,
yeah,
I'm not saying we're gonna stomp a mud hole in them or nothing like that, but
it's gonna be a I ain't even gonna say that. It's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be a close game. But like I said, full team. If it's full team, I would have to tip my hat to the
Champ
Blazers.
said they didn't have CI. I'm expecting them to have CI. Oh, back is correct me. Panthers are 4-3. The Savages are now
Yes,
2-5.
it's not the same, sir. Anyway, I need you to be educated before you come on the show. Alicia, what you got?
I got Blazers.
Man, talking about education, he graduated 50 years ago. That's
That's
great.
all right,
Go ahead.
That's all right. He coming at me, man. He coming at
What
me.
year would you what did you graduate high school?
2000.
Moment of
I'm-
silence in the chat.
I'm not ashamed of my wisdom, sir.
2000.
I'm not ashamed of my
That
wisdom.
was before 9/11.
I also
Yeah.
know I'm a male and not a cis, like you guys in your age. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to go there with what you guys
You
bring to
compare
the table.
generations. I'm talking about
No. Your generation, it has everything to do with you because y'all,
Ain't
you
got
know,
nothing to
y'all
do
are
with me.
close. Pause. Don't start with me, bro. I can go all day.
And on that note,
Who you got?
Oh, yeah.
I got Blazers.
All right.
But y'all, this has been another episode of Let's Hoop. Again, shout out to DJ for joining us on the couch. Appreciate having you.
Thank you for having me.
Right, but
Leg
that
up.
is it for tonight.
Hold on, before we go, these jokers crazy, man. He says, "Chap, let's bet a slushy and a hot dog."
Yeah, so you want the glizzy.
I think that.
you don't need no more fast food, Lance. You need a salad.
Hey, Lance, boy, that pot belly get bigger with those, my boy.
You need some fruit.
On that note, man, what's up,
You
man?
see how well he played that first half. You know, I bought him a watermelon bowl before our game.
Oh,
that's
really?
I
Is that what it
actually-
was?
I know what it is. I got
Nah, shout out to Lance. He thought he was hurt too.
Chance said the Blazers
Yeah.
gonna have a problem.
Okay. Hey, I'm ready. I'm here for it. So,
Yeah.
Alicia, I'm sorry.
We ready.
He was trying to end
We
the
had to
show,
top it
but I
up
had
for a
to
reason. We
throw
ready.
that in there because that was funny. That
We
was
ready.
funny. But go ahead. You got it.